Hello, folks, and welcome back to a long-awaited review. I've been gone for a while. Really, haven't really posted much at all. That's due to me working on my stop motions. I do have other reviews already filmed, coming out soon, probably next month, in July. But yeah, no hard feelings. It's a Jennifer Lawrence film, her most newest recent one. Now, I saw the trailer for this, and it was taking me back to early 2000s, which is a good thing to me, good vibes, because some of those from the early 2000s comedies were pretty good. So, the trailer pretty much won me over with that a bit. It even had me chuckle a bit when I first saw the trailer, which was like, what? But basically, she also produced it, or co-produced it anyway, with other people. Um, all right, so now I was looking at different reviews on this movie. Apparently, there's a bunch of butthurt, too sensitive, uh, folks about the whole age gap of the characters in this, of Jennifer Lawrence's character and Percy, the 19-year-old, because pretty much her character Maddie is a young, early 30s lady, and pretty much she's down on her luck with her housing because I guess her taxes or something going. She's about to lose her house. Basically, she doesn't have enough money to pay for housing, so she answers an ad online to these people. These two parents want her to pretty much date their son. Try to get him out of his shell because he's a introvert, very to himself, very awkward. Um, just doesn't talk to anybody, doesn't go out, doesn't do anything, doesn't even drive. So they want her to pretty much, you know, make him a man, basically, before he goes off to college, Princeton. But aside from, so that's the premise, pretty much. Now, the acting's really good from Jennifer Lawrence, as always, mostly. I'm not really a big fan of. I like her in Hunger Games a good bit. I liked her in some of the X-Men films. I don't like Dark or Days of Future Past. I like Dark Phoenix. I know that's controversial of liking that film, but I do. But yeah, I don't mind her as an actress. Winter's Bone, I believe that is the name of the movie I liked. Well, I didn't like it. It was okay. I didn't understand the ending. That movie was odd. House at the End of the Street I reviewed a few years back. I like that film. I do wish it was R-rated and better written. But overall, I like the concept of that movie. Now here, this one, she's doing her first time in lead in comedy, and I gotta say, the trailers had it. It's raunchy. It's heavy or almost what is it, NC-17 uh, type comedy or whatever content. Not really. I mean, they cuss a bit in this. There's some nudity, and granted, I saw that I didn't go to the movies to see this. I saw this somewhere, and the quality. So I can't tell if the scene on the beach, if that's really Jennifer Lawrence, or if they used a stunt double, body double. I'ma just pray it was her. Um, but yeah, so I like that scene. That was pretty funny. Um, the Percy character, again, he's awkward. He doesn't really do anything much. He's very shy, very self-conscious about himself. And there is backstory to these characters, so it's not like they're just cardboard characters. They do have actual backgrounds. So, because you find out like with her character, reason her uh, house means so much to her because her mom died in the house, and she left her the house. So, and then she talks about her dad, who's not in the picture, but there's backstory to that, which was interesting. Um, you find out about Percy, where he was teased at school, I guess, and or there was rumors at school with him and his parents, so that's why he's the way he is. But yeah, overall, I would recommend. I do recommend it for sure if you're into um, a really good comedy with some good uh, physical slapstick comedy with especially Jennifer Lawrence, who again knocked it out of the park. Is edited fine, um, shot fine for what I could tell and saw, and the quality of where I saw this. Um, the budget was $45 million. You do have like other side characters, like our two friends, this couple who, the woman, her one female friend's pregnant. Um, they're expecting like a baby, and I love how Jennifer Lawrence's character Maddie makes those twirling things for like babies in the cribs or whatever. She makes like a pretty, I don't want to say pretty much she just makes one out of arts and crafts, and they're kind of rude about it, like, oh yeah, we'll hang it up, sure, when you leave. And I love how in the end, now the third act, I will admit, because there's some reviews where people are like, the third act isn't so, as good as the first half, which I will agree, because it does get serious where, we have where characters find out stuff, and then, oh, we gotta make everything right, and so we do have that. But aside from that, I do still recommend it. Especially if you're a fan of Jennifer Lawrence, if you haven't seen her in a comedy, I think you'll be surprised. The director of this and co-writer, I believe, Gene, I don't know how to say his last name, but Gene, I believe he did the movie Good Boys, which was also I want to say R-rated film, and that was a comedy. But he didn't do too bad with this. I'll give him that. But yeah. Aside from again the third act not fully, it should have been written a few more ideas with the third act, but because the third act reminds me a bit of the film, if anybody even remembers that film, called The Girl Next Door, not the horror drama one, the comedy version, with Lacey, or not Lacey Super, but a different chick. But that dealt with a character that was into another character who was older a bit, and who was still in high school, but although this guy isn't really in high school, he's, I guess, graduated already because he's 19 and going off the. So anyway, I do recommend the film. So give this video a like, comment, subscribe, please, and share. And thanks for watching.